Hello and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video we will be unboxing some more TokyoTreat and Sakuraco boxes. TokyoTreat kindly sent me another one of their TokyoTreat boxes and Sakuraco boxes. So similar to the last video, we will be doing a brief unboxing of them both and then creating some art based on some of the items we find inside. TokyoTreat is a fun and exclusive Japanese snack box featuring unique and exclusive flavours straight from Japan. Each box is filled with a variety of Japanese snack items, including limited edition Kit Kats, unique Japanese chips, and sometimes Japanese sodas that are only available in Japan. Both boxes come with a cultural guidebook that includes cultural information and also an explanation on each snack, like the flavour profiles, ingredients, and allergy information. Each month comes with a different themed box, usually aligned with a seasonal holiday in Japan and promoting certain Japanese cultural celebrations. If you would like to try a box yourself, there will be links in the description as well as a code to give you $5 off your first box. So we are going to start with the Sakuraco box again. As you can see for this month, it is a black box with a really cute hummingbird or kingfisher, I'm not really sure. Ooh, oh, I love that they send you one of these each time. They come with a booklet that tells you a bit about each of the items in the box just to help you figure out what is what. This packaging! Look at this! This is so cute! Okay, so it is a citrus flavoured snack. It's like a little crisp thing. It smells a little citrusy. Wow. That is delicious. It is very citrusy. Lemony, which I really love lemon flavoured things. What are these? Pears have been kneaded into rice syrup to make sweet rice candies. What the hell is this? Cinnamon walnuts. Ooh, cinnamon walnuts. Delicious. These look like two versions of the same things. Cocoa and plain ruby Roman wafers. Grape infused cream in a wafer. We've got some bread, sponge looking items. Ooh, Earl Grey and Gurajima cake. Then we've got this sesame wafer looking item. A sesame senbei, just grape flavoured jelly. Baocha roasted tea made from organic matcha stems. This is the shrimp flour. Flour shaped rice cracker made with a blend of shrimp and black beans, both symbols of good fortune. This is a sweet potato with a hint of kelp and warm cinnamon. Okay, I will give this a try. You can really smell the cinnamon as soon as you open it. Looks like a sweet, almost. Wow, that looks strange. You can see the bits inside it. That is delicious. That is so cinnamony. That is so tasty. These look really cute. These packagings are so adorable. They're made from rice. Okay, so this is kelp flavour and this is shrimp flavour. Let's see what it tastes like. That is a very strange flavour. Yeah, I can taste the kelp. It is such a strange flavour. What is this? Sweet red bean paste in a crisp, lightly toasted crust. Whoa, that is so strange. Whoa, it smells weird. It's very strange. I think this white stuff is the hard casing, so I'm just going to try it. It tastes very vegetable-y. It's probably the beans. I wouldn't say it has a crisp coating, that's for sure. It's very squishy. It just tastes very much of bean, which is the whole point, I think. But yeah, that's not for me, I don't think. And then the last one, Hojicha Kinoko Mochi, filled with a subtly sweet roasted green tea filling. So you can see it's like really squishy because it's like rice flour stuff. I don't actually know. That is so strange. It's quite nice. That tastes so strange. Oh, that is actually really, really sweet. You get such a wide variety of items. This one is definitely my favourite out of all of them. Obviously there are some that I haven't tried, but I will be trying later. Now, the TokyoTreat box. This one is a very orange looking box and it's got some adorable designs on the outside. There is a lot inside moving. They're always so packed. This one is from Osaka. This one also comes with a guidebook to explain the items inside of the box. Starting with this strange looking thing, white chocolate crunch. It is a star-shaped snack. I love white chocolate. Well, it kind of looks like a star. It's a bit of a sad looking star. That's delicious. Salsa sauce katsu bites. These bites leave a slight tingle from flavorful salsa. Doesn't feel like there's that many, but let me try one. There's like a couple in there, but I will try one. It's very interesting. It's not bad. I think I can taste the salsa. Dotonbori grilled crab stick. Snow crab in a bite-sized treat. Chewy and salty like jerky. Crab-flavoured snacks, great to nibble on. And then look at these. These are obviously cola-flavoured gummies. Oh, they're mochi. Cola mochi. Oh, they're harder than the other stuff. It's like a tutti frutti. This is like a cola flavoured tutti frutti, which is actually like really, really tasty. I really like that. And then of course, we've got another flavour of Kit Kat. Hints of chestnut and white chocolate. Well, I'm obviously going to try one. They are so cute. So yeah, it's just a white looking Kit Kat. Yeah, I mean, that's delicious. It just tastes like a white chocolate Kit Kat though. I love white chocolate, so. This looks strange. It is a ramen dorayaki. Japanese pancake stuffed with a sweet red bean paste. Flavoured like ramen, a popular lemon lime soda. I love ramen. Is it ramune? I don't know how you say it. Someone tell me please, how do you say it? Ponsuke, nori and salt snacks. They're rice crackers with a seaweed flavour. Pull apart sea animal gummies. Split these chewy soda flavoured gummies with a friend and see which side wins the prize. They smell like bubble gum. And then if you pull, these are tough. How hard are you meant to pull them? Okay, there you go. Demonstration. Yeah, it tastes a little bit of bubblegum as well. Don Taro udon snacks. Made to taste exactly like umami udon broth. I'm gonna try one. It's just like eating raw noodles, but easier. Squid and pickled ginger tempura chips. Then there's just a big bag of crisps. Wasabi seaweed chips. Oh no, I'm not the best with wasabi. Okay, and I picked a big one. Oh no, oh no. I really don't like wasabi. It's just got a flavour to it I really don't like. And we've got some instant ramen. Smooth flat noodles are flavoured with tofu, wakame seaweed, deep dashi broth and bits of green onion. That sounds delicious. And then last, we actually get a canned drink. Japanese plum soda. That sounds really nice. That's actually really fun to do though. That is it for all the items from this box. Really nice range of stuff you get. You get a drink sent in them. Last time it was powdered drink. This time you actually get a proper drink, which is really cool. From all these items now, I'm just going to try and let it inspire me to make something in my book. And that is what we will move on to next. As you can see, I have a couple of the snacks arranged around the page. These are the ones that I'm basically using for most of my inspiration today, and because there were quite a few seafood related items, I kind of wanted that to be my main inspiration. And my thoughts were, I kind of wanted to do like a fisherman kind of style character, and initially I was like, oh, I could do like an octopus fisherman or something like that, but my cat brain won over instead and I decided to draw a cat fisherman because, you know, cat like fish. I thought it would just be really cute to draw this cute little squat cat fisherman. So that's what I've done here, and I've given him some fishing overalls. And because there was the star treat, the white chocolate rice crispy thing, I was like, that is as good an excuse as any to include stars in my picture, because I love adding stars. So yeah, I'm gonna use any excuse I can. So the what do you call it, the stick / staff that he has with him, I gave a star jewel to. I thought it was really cute, and I like the whole trinket vibe, especially when it comes to fisherman stuff. You know, fisherman shacks always look cool having their stuff hanging up. I then also included a crab because there were two crab related items. So it's a crab crawling out of a, I don't know what they're called. They're the fishing baskets that you might store your catches in or something. And then also, because we had the two octopuses fighting with the gummies, I decided to include both of them as well. And then also there are the ginger and squid crisps that I was like, yeah, I'll include the squid as well, have another one. And then of course the very first item I picked out of the boxes was the citrus flavored senbei, which were delicious, and I really liked the packaging. So they are a big inspiration for basically the background, and I decided to have the lemons floating around and the octopus interacting with them. Yeah, so I really like the look of the image so far, so my hopes were very high for this. I decided to make the fisherman cat a ginger cat because I just think ginger cats are so cute, but I also thought it would go really well with the background because I was planning to have it this like turquoise aquamarine blue, and you know, orange and teal always look amazing together, so it was kind of like that thought. That was my thought process. So then for the colours on the cat, I wanted it to be kind of tame and kind of go down the muted colour route that you sometimes see with fishermen. So I gave him a green corduroy jumper, which I love, and I really want one myself. I love corduroy items, so I usually give them to a lot of my characters. Then I also went with green because I really love green, and the green just looked really nice with the orange of the cat, so I thought this was a really cute idea. He also has this cute little rain hat thing that I decided to make a blue, and I put some decals on it, which I colour more towards the end. I think I give them their details later to make it look a bit more interesting, because I initially I really wanted it to look like a cluttered piece, but I didn't want it to look too busy, so I kind of just stuck with a few things here and there. So the stickers on his hat, as well as the shrimp that will be sewn onto his jumper. I've forgotten what that is called, but kind of like embroidered or something. Yeah, so what I was doing for the most part was shading things with darker versions of themselves. You don't always have to do this, sometimes it is really fun to use random colours, but lately I've just been really enjoying shading with, you know, the same colours. So with the hat, I tried to make it look shiny by including multiple layers of blue as well as a purple to give it a sort of iridescent effect. And then for his overalls, I basically did the same thing. I was trying to make it look like a different material to the hat, but I don't know if I got that. I think it looks fairly similar, so it's not a bad thing. Maybe it looks shiny, maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, I actually struggled with the overalls way more than I thought I would, because I gave it such a random shape. Like, I just made it wider near the bottom, which looks very cute, I think, but is like very hard to create a form from. And then I coloured in his Wellingtons purple and used the same purple for these, like, the same kind of iridescent stuff on his overalls. And then I will come back to the boots later, because I'm using alcohol markers, and yeah, my brain, you know, you have to do things differently with alcohol markers. Where I've usually been using paint markers, you can just layer things up and it doesn't matter. But with alcohol markers, you typically have to work light to dark, and I usually prefer doing it the other way around, which, yeah, can make it a bit tricky to adjust my brain to, but yeah, once I've gotten over that, it works out very fine. I have to plan things in ahead, like if I want there to be highlights, I have to be aware of that from the get-go, which is sometimes quite tricky, because a lot of the time I haven't planned things out and I'm making it up on the go. So then the further down you go through drawing, the harder it is to go back and add things. So yeah, it's just one of the small challenges with alcohol markers, but I just really like how they look. I haven't used them in a while, which is why I decided to use them for this picture, because I thought it would be nice to just change things up a little bit. And I'm really glad I did, because ultimately I really love the vibes that this picture has at the end. It just feels quite cozy, and I could have gotten that with another medium, but this medium just felt more natural to get the comfort vibes I was going for. So yeah, after doing basically all of the details on the cat, I went in and blocked in all the base colours for the other items. I don't really know why I didn't do this initially. I think I was just really excited to colour in the cat, so I was like, let's just do all of the cat right now, and then we'll do the rest later. That isn't typically how I do these things, I don't think. Maybe I'm lying right now. But typically I like to have a base colour down for everything first, because it kind of removes how imposing it can feel to work on a whole page like this. It usually just helps by breaking it up into smaller steps, and I definitely felt that way after doing the cat, because I was like, wow, there's actually still a lot left to do. But after adding the base colours to everything, it felt a lot less daunting. This also helped me figure out the colour scheme a bit better, because as usual I didn't plan anything out, so I was going into this just praying that all the colours were going to work together, and I am very lucky that I think they did. I highly recommend planning things out, even though I don't. I know I'm not the best role model in that department, but I will forever recommend people to do it, which sounds a bit hypocritical, but I even know from experience it's helped me when I can be bothered to do it. And I really should get in the habit of doing it more often. But then when I wing it and it works, my brain is just like, look, you can be lazy. You don't have to plan things out. And I know you don't want to, so just wing it. And if it fails, just fix it. Which is, yeah, sometimes it helps, because sometimes planning things out can then make it feel more stressful because you have to do it several times almost. Each method comes with its own upsides and downsides, so I've kind of just gone on a tangent and completely forgotten what I was talking about as well. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, at this point I have been adding in the extra shading for each part of the picture. For most things I basically just used 3 layers of shading for everything. I had the lightermost colour that I put down first, then I went in with the mid colour to create more depth, and yeah, then I just went in with the darkest colour that I planned on using to create, just to help with the shape a bit more and define the areas, and this helps make everything look a lot more 3D, and it is a very simple way to add more detail, and it can be very helpful, especially when you're like me and you get overwhelmed very easily. So yeah, the lemons I thought were really cute because they are just randomly floating and everything is like in this space, this random space that doesn't make sense. I was like, well, they're not really underwater, are they? But what is going on here? So it's just a fun random image, and I kind of liked the idea that because I haven't given the little cat like a fishing pole or anything, so I kind of created this idea in my head that these creatures in this world that this cat is part of really, really like these Japanese lemons. So my idea was, okay, let's make the star kind of look like one of these lemons, and maybe he fishes for these creatures by using these lemons, which I think is such a cute idea. It's so random. It also then kind of removes, like, I prefer it to like using fishing hooks and stuff, because then it feels a lot less brutal. And I don't know, maybe he's not gonna eat them. Like, I don't know, maybe he's just playing, you know? It's just, I think it's a really cute idea. I like the imagery of it and using the lemons. I do have to say, with how I coloured them, I think they look a lot more like oranges than lemons, and I should have stuck to yellows more than using the orange hues that I ended up using. But I don't think that's a bad thing. If they get mistaken for oranges, that's fine. So yeah, after doing all of this, I went in and I added some line art. This is using the Arrtx pencils. They're 126 coloured set, and the Ohuhu markers I'd been using previously was their Honolulu 216 colour set with the dual markers. I will be leaving in the description a list of all the items that I've used in this video, so if you want to check that out, it'll be down there. So I wanted to use the coloured pencils because they always look so cute with alcohol markers, because I was debating at one point using my Ohuhu fine liners because they can be easier because they are in such limited colours. It can be quite tricky sometimes narrowing down colours, so I thought, yeah, using the Ohuhu fine liners would be a lot easier. But then I was just remembering how nice pencil looks with alcohol markers. So my plan was colour everything with the coloured line art, and then I wanted to go in and add some black line art to just the stuff in the foreground to help it stand out from the background a bit more. So that was the cat, a bit of the crab and the lawnmower, as well as a little bit of the octopus that interacts with the cat in the foreground, as you will see when I get to it. This is just kind of to create a sort of illusion of depth, I think, because having most of what is on the background not be lined with black means that it does recede a little bit. It doesn't draw as much attention as the things that I've outlined in black that I am trying to make very obvious that I want the focus to be on. The black works for that because typically when drawing things, black is usually more in the foreground. I think when you have things like receding into backgrounds, you usually don't have black on them because they are further away. I think that's how it works, where when an item is further away it becomes less visible, you know, like less coloured, detailed, contrasty. I don't know, there are proper things for this, I don't know the words. And of course I had to include more stars in the background, and I did this with the black because I thought it would help tie the black into the picture a little bit more, because having it just on the front cat and the crab, I feel like it did stand out a little bit, perhaps in the wrong way. And I do think adding all those stars, whilst it also made me happy because it was more stars, I do think it tied the black in a little bit more. Yeah, that is it for this piece. Now that it's done, I do kind of wish I could like scoot it down a little bit on the page, because there is a lot of blank space down here. And if you saw at the beginning of the video, I had actually planned on drawing a crab down here, but it looked so random because there was like nothing else on this level that I decided against it. As you saw, I rubbed it out. I'm very happy with how this has turned out, and before anyone says anything about the number of legs on the octopuses, don't. I'm well aware. Just leave it. I'm very happy with how this turned out though. I think doing the whole sea creatures thing was very fun because I don't usually do that kind of thing, and I'm really happy with this little guy and how he turned out. I think I'm going to draw more of him in the future because he's so comforting to draw, because he looks so adorable. I also really like the idea of the whole fishing with the lemons. I think that's really cute. I'm sorry the lighting is not the best in this closing sequence because I had to keep waiting for my neighbour to stop mowing, and the light changed, you know, it got very bad, so thanks neighbour. Thank you to everyone who has watched this video and made it this far. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much to TokyoTreat for sending me these to try out. These have been so nice, I've just been snacking on them randomly. And a huge thank you to my Patreons, Dispe, Megan Palmer, Grimclow, The Waffle of Life, Non-Toxic, Saint Nick's, LP, Kira May, Kay, Annabelle, Joanna, Sir Studalot, Mila, VB, Pretty Rotten, R.A. Foxy, Joanna Snake Moon, Humble Frogs, Local Fishkeeper, Mould Ghoul, Fararware, Sun Arts, Molly Marula, Scout Radley, Sammy Bear 127, Kenzania, Jade S, Arrow, Charlie, Malorus, Ghosty, Jess H30, Cindy King, Vlada, Art by Lavender, A Woodsy, Rainbow Tea, Breaded Nuggets, Neva Thorpe, Lindsay, Humani, The Moss Bug, Knox, Thresher, Cat Birdhouse, The Tormented Shadow, Sweet and Hopeless, Pocket, Cool Desert 525, Misfit, Jordan's Tiny Planet, Cheesy Rosebutt, The Coffee Rain, Black Jackal Art, Layla Loves You, Halachu, Faith, Awendu and Kozoscobs. Thank you guys so much for your support, and hopefully I will have another video out for you guys soon.